Hello everyone and welcome to this Wix website tutorial where we'll be showing you how to build a Wix portfolio website. Right away, we're going to go over to the top right corner where we can either log in or get started. We're assuming you already have an account, so we're going to click on log in. Then of course, we're going to put in our email and password and then click on log in. As you can see, we have our list of already designed websites, but since we're creating a new one, we're going to go over to create a new site button right here. Click on it. Of course, you have the option to start chat, and this basically means that you're intending to create your portfolio with the use of AI. However, we will be going ahead without the AI and click on Setup without chat. Now, you're going to be asked what type of website you'd want to create. We have some examples here, so to make things easy, we can simply click on Portfolio, or of course, you can go over to the search bar here and search for Portfolio. So we've selected Portfolio, and then we're going to click on Continue. And here we have our first pop-up to prompt us to give our website a name. So we're going to enter the name of our site. And of course, it says this will be used to customize your online experience. So we're going to click and give it a name. So we're giving our site John Blake. And of course, we're going to click on Continue. And then here you get to choose which apps you'd like to have on your portfolio. So here you have some apps that have been selected already. You have Portfolio to showcase your work in a beautiful portfolio. Of course, we want a portfolio website, and this is a no-brainer, and we're happy with this recommendation. We also have Instagram Feed, where you get to display your pics and videos from Instagram. And then when you scroll down, you can discover more apps such as chat, forums, bookings, of course, because if they like your website, your portfolio, they might want to book with you and let clients book or schedule appointments with you. So we're going to click on continue after these selections. Then it says you're all set. So we're going to go ahead and continue to dashboard. Of course, you could connect your custom domain, and here Wix is prompting us to do that. However, we will be skipping that process. But if you have your domain already, you could put it there. Or if you want to make a purchase, you could also make that possible right here on Wix. So here you have add a project to your portfolio, design your website, get found on Google. So we're going to go ahead and add a project, of course, because that's what a portfolio is all about. Great. So here we have 3 steps to describe our work, and this is where we get to choose the types of work we'd like to showcase. You have logo design, web development, brand identity, and you have the lot of them. And then you have add images, and then you get to create your portfolio. So we're going to provide some assets. And say we want to just choose logo designs and graphic design. Of course, we could go ahead and click on next. And then we'll need to upload images from our computer or import from Wix Media Manager. And this means that if you have some pictures already uploaded on Wix, you can use this option. But if you've not, you can use the upload from computer. So we're going to click upload from computer. So we're going to make a pic of these 2, then click on open. Then we're going to add another 2. So we've selected another 3. Then we can click on generate projects. Now, what that helped us to do is to generate some descriptions and a project title to help speed up our work. And of course, at the bottom here, it says AI can make mistakes, so double check that the results are accurate before using them. So you can take these as just suggestions which you can use to speed up your work. So it got this right. These are logo designs, and rightly so. And you can see the description, and we're just going to leave it as is. But in your case, you want to make sure that everything looks good and the writing is representing your visuals. And if this is fine by you, you can go ahead and click on Create Portfolio. And so it's taken us to this page just to give us a summary of what we've done. Here we have 2 projects, the graphic design, which we have some images. Remember, we uploaded 5 images and it distinguished both of them into 2 categories. One for logos and one for graphic design. And if you're also fine with that, you can proceed. Of course, you have the option to add another project if you want, but we're going to go back to the top left area here because we're currently still under the setup. We're going to hover over it and you will see go to setup, click on it. So we've added a project to our portfolio. Actually, we added 2, and the next step is to design the website. Click on design site. So right here, you have 2 options. You could customize the template or generate a design with AI. We're going to go ahead and pick a template. And here we have different templates, and it's also selected under portfolio. So you can be sure that these are portfolio inspired templates. And then we're going to go ahead and choose the first one here, click on edit. Then along the way, we have this pop-up to enhance your AI content. Of course, Wix is always trying to help you with AI to speed up your work, and it's your choice really to decide if you want to use it or not. Now it says here, add some details about your site, and you can see type of site and name of site, which it has already populated. Then you have the option to generate site text and images. Of course, you could decide to use the AI at this point because it can speed up the process, and if you don't like it, you can make some adjustments and tweak it up. So we're going to click on generate site text and images. However, we've been asked to fill in this area here before we can proceed, so we're going to make sure of that. So we're going to put in some details right here. And it says John is a graphic designer with a focus on creating unique and memorable logos. Explore my portfolio to see my design process and past work. We could go with that. Generate site, text, and images. And now we just have these names given to us so we can know our way around, such as adding elements, adding sections, pages and menu, site design, add apps. Remember, before we selected some apps we needed on our portfolio website, and here we have business, media, and content management system. Click away, and here you have your brand new website. You have your projects, about, contact, book online. Remember, this website is looking like this because we chose this template and we have some pre-selected options such as apps and the features which we were asked to put in. Here you have design projects which we added, graphic design, logo designs, and we have this picture right here. And then you also have about John Blake. Then you have another picture right here, and all these can be changed. For example, if we want to scroll down to add a picture of John Blake at the top or around here, all you need to do is to click on it, click on the pencil icon, which is for quick edit, and then you're going to have this on the side of your screen. So before we actually clicked on design project, and here you can see design projects, and you have this right here, the picture which we wanted to change, and you can see section background and layout. Of course, you have the option to choose a new layout, and you're going to wait for that to load. And when you click on content, you can see the section background. If we click on change, you're going to see other options right here. If we click on none, it's going to take us back to the default. However, if you want to add an image, you can click on image. Then here you can make your selection or select it from your local device. So you can click on upload media and upload the media from your drive. We're going to go ahead and choose this one right here because this looks better, change background. And in a moment, you can see we have a new background, which looks better. So here you have your project, and if you want to add more projects, you can click on this section once again, and here you're going to see Manage Projects. On the right side right here, click on Manage Projects, and it will take you to this page where you can make some edits to your projects. As you can see, we have our first and second project, and when you go ahead and add another project, it will be added right here. If you want to delete this, you can click on it and hide it if you don't want to see it, or delete this one which you selected. So when that's done, you can go back to your website and make some extra customizations to it. So if we want to change the background of this section, you can click on it and then come over to Strip Background, click on Change. Then we're going to choose Color, choose Blue, and there you have your blue color added to that section. When that's done, you can click away from it and then click on other sections if that's what you want. So we have our main header right here, and then we have our design project and some pictures to show more of our work. Now, of course, at the end, you want to make sure that your website is compatible with desktop and with mobile. So we're going to switch to the mobile, and as you can see right here with the mouse, you can switch to mobile view. And here you can see how it looks. If this is appealing, you can continue with your design process. Click on Preview at the top right corner right here. And if you're on your mobile device, you can see how it looks. This is looking better, and this is just to make sure that it's compatible with both desktop devices and mobile devices. Click and go back to Editor, and here is our website ready to go. So with your portfolio website on Wix, you can showcase your work and attract prospective clients. And then when we scroll down to the bottom, you can see Get in Touch. Here you can also see Edit Form, and you can make a form right here if you'd like to have others easily contact you. Then when you're done, you can go ahead and click on Publish, and you have the link to your website. You can click on View Site, and it's going to open it in a new tab. So here you can see your website. You can see your logo designs, and if you click on it, say anyone is visiting, they click on it, they can see the design that you've created before. And if they want to chat with you, remember we selected the chat option. You're going to click on Let's Chat. And you can see here, John Blake will reply as soon as we can. And your prospective client will send you a message and you're going to receive it in your Wix dashboard and you'll be notified when a message comes up. So we hope you're able now to build a Wix portfolio website. And if you did enjoy this tutorial, we encourage you to go ahead and start the process of building your own portfolio website. Thanks for watching.